עבודים הוינו לפרעה במצרים. הפוסק in Vo'eschanon, פרק ו', פוסק חוף א'. But over there, this is just part of the posuk. The posuk starts, ואומרתו לבינך, עבודים הוינו לפרעה במצרים, ויוציאנו השם אלוקינו משום ביד חזק ובזרוע נטויו. It doesn't say in the posuk בזרוע נטויו. The Sfat as a kasha. The Gemara says Mesechta Megillah, Daf Chof Beis Umed Aleph, and Mesechta Tanis, Daf Chof Zayin Umed Beis, that you're not allowed to stop and say I have a posuk. Kol pesuko, velo paskei Moshe, non lo paskinan lei. We're not mafsik in the middle of a posuk. Over here we are mafsik in the middle of a posuk. We say only have the posuk. But not only we do that in the night of Pesach, by Abodim Oyinu, when we start the Agodah Shel Pesach, we do the same thing by the Ben Chochom. We're trying to teach him the Torah, and we tell him something which is against the klal of posuk the posuk Moshe and Paskinan. Posuk says, "Ki shalcho bincho mochor lemor moho edet v'achukim hamishpotim asher tziva Hashem Elokeinu eschem." We don't say the beginning of the posuk "Ki shalcho bincho mochor lemor." We start moho edet v'achukim hamishpotim asher tziva Hashem Elokeinu eschem. What do we do with the klal of an antro Paskinan? When we answer to the Tam, what does it say in the Agodah Shel Pesach? In the posuk that we have in Parshas Tefillin says, there's a whole Haggadah. We don't say this Haggadah. And by the tshuva from the Ben Rosho, we say, that's the middle of the posuk. We are chopping off the tzivui that says in the Torah. But not only that, before Kiddush, the meaning to bench the kinder, the children, give a boch we say also Yisimchu Elokim Kefraim Menashe. Yisimchu Elokim Kefraim Bechim Menashe is the end of the posuk. Vayporchem bayoim hahu leimor. Becho yevorech Yisrael leimor. Yisimchu Elokim Kefraim Bechim Menashe. Vayosem es Ephraim livnei Menashe. We only say the middle of the posuk. We chopped off the beginning at the end. This is the kasha from Sfat. And he says, the klal is, the posuk over here is telling you at sivui that you don't have to say the beginning of the posuk. The Torah is metzabe, yotzei min haklal. The Torah tells you, Becho yevorech Yisrael leimor. This is what you should say. From here and on you have to say these words. Yesimcho Elokim ke Ephraim bechim Menashe. The Torah tells you, leimor, say this. Even though it's only part of the posuk. The same thing is by the Tshuvas Ben Rosho. Vehigalto lebincho bayoim hahu leimor. The word leimor means this is what you have to say. Abur zeos Hashem li betzeisim mitzrayim. At the Ben Tom, the Torah says, ve'omarto elov. This is what you used to say. You don't have to say the tzivui. Only by Tefillin you have to say tzivuyim, because the Torah says Behoyu adavorim oelev. Even the tzivuyim you have to write in the Parshas Tefillin and Parshas Mezuzah. If not because of the Hoyo, you only have to write Shema Yisrael and Ve'ahavto. Not uchsaftem al mezuzos beisecho v'shorecho, not ukshartem leos al yudecho. That's the tzivuy. Since it says Behoyu, you have to write the tzivuy also. But here it doesn't say Behoyu, so you don't have to say the entire posuk. So the klal called posuk der poske Moshe anan lo paskinu is only the places that the Torah doesn't give you a tzivuy to say part of the posuk. Same thing by chalitza, we say beis chalutz anal, because the Torah tells you that's what you should say. Avodim hoyinu lefaro b'Mitzrayim, ve'ilu lo hotzi HaKadosh Baruch Hu es avosenu miMitzrayim, re'onu vonenu v'nei vonenu meshubodim hoyinu lefaro b'Mitzrayim. The Sefer HaMeir le'olam asks Akash. Gemara Masechta Shabbos says, Yom Hashishi, Shishi besivon, Omar Shlokesh. If not because the Yisrael, the Klal Yisrael, in Shishi besivon were mekabel the Torah, Vaychulu hashumayim v'ha'oretz v'chol tzivom, I would not have the world be created, I would destroy the world. Yom Hashishi, since the Yidden were mekabel the Torah, in Shishi besivon, Vaychulu hashumayim v'ha'oretz v'chol tzivom, the rest of the creation were not destroyed. You see from here that we have to have Kabolat Torah to be able to exist. But the Agodah Shel Pesach seems to say something differently. If the Torah would not be given to Klal Yisrael, and the Yidden would not come out from Mitzrayim, it would have been Meshuba to Parho. Onu, Uvanenu, Uvanei Vonenu. Would be no world. If there is no Kabolat Torah, there is no creation, there is no world. The world would have been destroyed completely. And the answers, the different mamar from Rish Lakish. The Gemara says, Masechta Gittin, Reise Gittech, somebody gives a get with a Tnay. This get will be only hal and take place if she does something. If she's going to be meshamish my father for 2 years. If she's going to nurse her son 2 years straight. So then the halacha is, only after 2 years, the get is chal. But if she does not follow the Tnay, the condition, that get is not chal. What happens if the father says, I don't want you to work for me, be meshamish me. She wants to be meshamish, she wants the get to be chal, she wants very badly that get, that divorce. But the Tnay, the condition is that the father should be served by her for 2 years. Father doesn't want. Then we say that she is honest. She did not do anything to stop that condition. Let's say the baby died and she was not able to nurse the baby. Then we say that since this not nursing the baby was an honest, it was not in her hands, and we say that the get is a get. A honest does not break a condition. Honest is not Shoivet Tnay. This is the Shittas Rabbi Yochanan in the Yerushalmi Gittin, Perek Zayin Halacha Bo. And Bavli is Shittas Rabbi Shimon ben Gamliel. So he wants to say, if the Yidden will not be mekabel the Torah on Vov Sivan, the world will be destroyed. That's if the Yidden come out, and Bertzoinam, they were not mekabel the Torah on Vov Sivan. Then, Achzir is Oilum Letov Vavo, I'll destroy the world. But if the Yidden will not come out from Mitzrayim, and they will not be able to be mekayim the Torah, that's called an honest. Honest Rachamone Patre, and there's no destruction of the world. So this Gemara in Shabbos is Rashlokesh Deshitoso in the Yerushalmi Masechta Gittin. The Maharal tzins as a kasha. Hare onu ubonenu ubonei bonenu meshubodim hoyinu lefaro b'Mitzrayim. Shrubin avodim hoyinu lefaro b'Mitzrayim. And meshubodim. And he answers with a Gemara Masechta Gittin Tav Lamed Ches Omud Beis. Omar Rabbi Yochanan, Evet sheborach mi beis ho asurim. If a Evet ran away from the jail place, Yotzo leherus, he is free. Elo'oid, elo shekofin ez rabo, we force his master, bekosev lo get shichrur, and he has to give him a free document. At Olzman, that the Balbos did not write a get shichrur, his guf is meshubad to his master. He's still considered an evet. He doesn't have to work for him, but still an evet. Has a name, Hashem Evet. The same thing over here. If Parho would not send us out from Mitzrayim, the Rebbeinu Shalom didn't take us out from Mitzrayim, we were considered like we ran out from Mitzrayim. We will still be meshuba to Parho, even though Parho is not here anymore. It has a din shibud, like the halacha is in Masechta Gittin. So the loshon over here is very meduya. The loshon avodim hoyinu lefaro b'Mitzrayim. What means hoyinu? Parho nilkachnu la avodim b'Mitzrayim. We were taken for avodim to Parho, not that we gave ourselves to Parho. Avodim hoyinu. So he brings down now the Gemara Masechta Soite, Daf Yud Aleph Mud Aleph. Ayosimu Olof Sore Misim. The word Olof is a drush. You should see Alehem at Olof. Ayosimu Olof. Ayosimu Alehem Sore Misim. The Gemara says, Done the way Rabbi Elazar ben Rabbi Shimon. Lamet sheheviu milben, they brought to Parho a brick, tolu lo lefaro betzaboro, and they hang it at his neck. Bechol echod beechod me Yisrael, anybody from the Yidden that says, Istan is oni, I cannot work, I'm very meticulous, I'm very shvach. Onu ombrim lo, the Sorim Misim used to tell them, Plum Istan is atu yosim Parho. Parho is the biggest Istan, and he's still working. For this, they persuade everybody to work. Like Yimach Shemo Hitler used to write, Arbit macht das Leben sis. Make everybody work. With him, he trapped the Yidden to the labor camps. It's meduik in the Agod Shel Pesach. Avodim hoyinu lefaro b'Mitzrayim. We ourselves gave in to Parho. Me'atzmeinu mirtzoineinu ubechefetz nafsheinu. Agod Shel Pesach geulas Abraham. ואפילו כולנו חכמים, כולנו נבוינים, כולנו זקנים, כולנו יודעים את התורה, מצווה עולנו לספר ביציאת מצרים. לכאורה, we have a mitzvah Sipur Yitzias Mitzrayim. We have a mitzvah of Talmud Torah. And over here, the Sipur Yitzias Mitzrayim is Doche Talmud Torah. Kulanu Yodeim es Torah. We have to stop learning and be Mesaper Yitzias Mitzrayim. Why don't we say mitzvah of Talmud Torah should be Doche the mitzvah of Sipur Yitzias Mitzrayim? Then Sefer Baruch Sheomar wants to answer that the mitzvah of Sipur Yitzias Mitzrayim is Doche Torah. Why? At Picheshbon of the Gemara Masechta Yevomus, that a mitzvah that was given before Matan Torah is stronger than a mitzvah that was given after Matan Torah. If you have two mitzvahs, one mitzvah lifnei Matan Torah and one mitzvah after Matan Torah, the lifnei Matan Torah has kedima, and he brings a raya. The Gemara says over there, the sugi of aseh doiche lo aseh. How do we know the klal of aseh doiche lo aseh? The Gemara says we learn from Milo. Milo is a mitzvah aseh, uva Yom Hashmini. Shabbos is a lav of chabura, or the mefarek, like the Rambam says. And afal piken, the Torah says, aseh of Milo is doiche the losa aseh of Shabbos. The Gemara says no, it's not right from Milo, because Milo is a mitzvah aseh, which is very strong because it was given before Matan Torah. But how do you know on a mitzvah that was not given before Matan Torah, that is doiche mitzvah aseh, or losa aseh, after Matan Torah? You see from this Gemara that mitzvah that was given before the Torah is very strong, like mitzvahs pru revu, mitzvahs sipur yitzias Mitzrayim, achilas matzo, achilas korban pesach, gidanoshe, mitzvahs Talmud Torah was given later. So the HAGADDA says, and it's a bit Torah to learn something shitchi. Afa became mitzvahs sipur yitzias Mitzrayim is doiche mitzvahs Talmud Torah, because the mitzvahs libnei hadibur. The kasha is, the Yerushalmi's shita is just the opposite. The Bavli mitzvahs aseh Ibnei Adibur has no koyach against mitzvahs aseh le'achar adibur. For example, mitzvahs isur chodosh, you're not allowed to eat the tvua and the nukrap until you bring the korban oimer. And somebody has a matzah only from chodosh. Do I say the mitzvahs aseh of matzah Ibnei Adibur doich the mitzvahs los aseh of isur chodosh? Shittas Yerushalmi is that is not doche. You cannot eat a matzah from chodosh. You don't say aseh of matzah is doich los aseh chodosh, because aseh of matzah is aseh Ibnei Adibur. So Tosfos says from here, the Shittas Yerushalmi is not like the Bavli. A mitzvah lifnei Matan Torah is killed, is shvach, is less powerful than the mitzvah aseh le'achar Matan Torah. So according to Yerushalmi, why is it the mitzvah aseh of sipur yitzias Mitzrayim, which is a mitzvah aseh lifnei Matan Torah, doiche the mitzvah Talmud Torah, which is a mitzvah azoko le'achar Matan Torah? The answer is that there is another powerful chelek of the mitzvah sipur yitzias Mitzrayim that is doiche Talmud Torah. That is the mitzvah of yitzias Mitzrayim. Any mitzvah that has yitzias Mitzrayim in it is very powerful, like tzitzis, mishkolos, shrotzim, sukkah, like the Gemara says in Bava Metzia, that Samech Aleph Omud Beis. So Enochanami, Tipul Yitzias Mitzrayim is Livnei Adibur, but has Yitzias Mitzrayim attached to it. The Torah says is that mitzvahs yisoidis, that all the mitzvahs are tluyos on Yitzias Mitzrayim. So the Gemara Masechta Kedusha Dav Lamed Omud Beis, we have two mitzvahs, mitzvahs Talmud Torah and mitzvahs Pru Revu. Which one comes first? Machloikis. One shita holds Talmud Torah is stronger. Ilmud Torah ve'achar kach Yiso Isho. The other shita holds no. Yiso Isho ve'achar kach Ilmud Torah. And the Gemara's maskona is, it's not a stira. Holon ve'holechu. One is talking about Eretz Yisrael and one is talking about Bovel. The Machlokes Rashi and Tosfos, which one the meaning to get married first? In Eretz Yisrael, the Baruch Shomer wants to say third pshat. Holon, this is Shittas HaBavli. Holehu, this is Shittas HaYerushalmi. Machlokes is tolui if Pru Revuo, which is a mitzvah lifnei Matan Torah, is doichik Talmud Torah. So the Shittas HaBavli is, like the Gemara says in Yevamos, that a mitzvah lifnei Matan Torah is stronger, the Pru Revuo is stronger. Holehu Yerushalmi, Eretz Yisrael, is Shittas HaYerushalmi, and a mitzvah that was given if Matan Torah is not strong enough to be made a Talmud Torah is doichik Pru Revuo.